Okay, so this is my first video. I'm pretty nervous, so bear with me here. It's been a couple of months ago. A friend told me that she felt like the Lord was kind of putting on her heart to talk to me about maybe doing a video for YouTube, just kind of sharing my experiences with the Lord and any insights, ideas, messages I might hear or have myself, referring to, just Christ's love, the scriptures, prophecy, things going on in the world. And my first response was, you're crazy, and I'm definitely not doing that. And as I kind of reflected over my life and times when the Lord has had me, speak to somebody or kind of put myself out there, it's always a stretch for me as far as getting out of my comfort zone and doing what he wants. And he has a way of, I don't want to say nagging because that's a negative connotations, but he definitely will kind of poke at me until I'm like, okay, Lord, stop. I'll do what you want. And so yesterday, I hadn't even been thinking about this conversation with my friend about doing this video. And it just kind of popped into my head, me sitting and kind of having to get my little camera out and figure it out. And I am the most technologically challenged person ever. I'm horrible with computers. I don't know what I'm doing. This little camera that I have didn't even really come with instructions, and I kind of did a run through earlier this morning. And you can put the little pictures like around the screen. And all of a sudden, I was a pirate. I like a pirate boat and like an island and like an eye patch, and it took forever to get it off. So, initially I was just kind of messing with the camera. I wasn't really committing and thinking, I don't know if this is really what God wants me to do. I'm just gonna mess with my camera and see what happens. And then when that happened, it was like, okay, the devil's coming against me, so I'm probably gonna have to really do this, which is hard for me. I'm pretty timid, pretty modest. I've always had issues of, inadequacy. I'm sure we all do, just to some extent. But the second I thought, okay, maybe God really wants me to do this, I instantly am hearing, you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not attractive enough, you don't want people to see you, and just every possible negative thing that could go through my head did. And it's like, okay, Satan's really coming at me and really hating on myself here, so I better just do what I'm told. I of course am concerned about making a complete fool of myself. I am more concerned about the blood that would be on my hands for not witnessing. I really, I don't know if it's a coming of age thing, and I've talked to my cousin about that. I don't know if it's just becoming an adult and kind of finally looking into politics and looking at what's going on in the world and comparing it to the prophecies in the Bible, and it just seems like things are really lining up, and kind of getting excited, and I've been studying about the rapture and things, and we'll get into that in another video, the scriptures that I have. I know that the rapture, pre-tribulation, mid, post is a big thing with the church, and a lot of people feel differently about it and have scriptures to back up why they feel the way they feel. And I have spent a lot of time recently going over the scriptures regarding the rapture, and I'm confident in my belief system now, finally, now that I've studied it on my own and not just studying what other people have to say about it, but really just reading the scriptures myself. I'm definitely a pre-trib believer now, and which means at this point that I am looking up for my Redeemer's coming for me, and in that case, I really need to get serious about witnessing and getting as many people on board as we can. I really feel like the Lord is putting this on me, and I'm really blessed to be a wife and a mom at home, and I don't have a lot of opportunity to be out and about with the public, and so I kind of worry about I want to witness to my own kids and do Bible study, this and that, and talk with friends and family, but how can I really extend my avenue for sharing the gospel with people? And this is apparently it. I'm super nervous, super uncomfortable right now. Having a hard time looking at the camera or even the screen. I find myself looking like at my daughter's drawing over here on the wall and things like that. So hopefully this will get more comfortable for me. But like I said, when the Lord starts nagging at you sometimes, and again, I'm sorry for the the use of the word nagging, but he just kind of pokes and pokes and pokes and pokes and pokes, and I've been putting this off all day. The baby, I'm taking care of the baby, I'm doing laundry, doing dishes, this and that, and just kind of putting it off. But it's just been in the back of my head all day that I just need to come, sit, and spit out this first video and just let you know that I'm not here to claim to know everything. I'm not here to claim to be perfect. I'm a complete hypocrite. I mess up every day, and we all do, and that is the whole point of needing Jesus. And if me just kind of getting on here and putting myself out of my comfort zone, for the Lord is all that this is about, then that's why I'm doing it. Perhaps God will save me and nobody will look at this video. It'll just be me feeling silly all by myself. But either way, it's an exercise for me to be obedient. So, if I've got 99 people that look at this thing and think that I'm a complete moron, and one person is lifted up or encouraged, then that's worth it to me. And again, if nobody does, and it's just for my own personal walk with the Lord and stepping out and kind of going, okay, I'm willing to be uncomfortable and do something I don't want to do. I don't want to be Jonah. I don't want to have to spend 3 days in the whale's belly. I've just spent the last, day and a half having the Lord kind of, poke at me. It's funny because his voice is so soft and so still, and he's so loving and kind and doesn't want to force anybody. He wants you to want him, and I want more of him. And so that's why I'm doing this. I guess I'll just, I don't really know. I need to pray about what the Lord wants me to do with this. I feel like it's probably just going to be a matter of getting comfortable and kind of sharing what the Lord's done for me in my life. And hopefully that will, minister to somebody. And I guess we'll just see. But bottom line, Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through him. He is the Alpha and the Omega. We all need him. We all make mistakes. The Lord is coming back soon. Politically, things are lining up. He's coming back, and I'm excited to see my Jesus, and I want everybody else to be excited to see Jesus. I want my Jesus to be their Jesus. He's awesome. Life with him is awesome and full of blessings and love and all good things, and that's what I want for everybody else. And if me getting up here and, feeling foolish, gets that, gets through to somebody, gets somebody to go, I think I want to know that Jesus, then it's all worth it. So just praying for guidance for, all these videos, praying for myself. I want to press in. I want to know God more. I want to see his face. I want to hear his voice. I want to be obedient and do what he wants me to do. I'm just thankful that I am a work in progress, and that I don't have to make it on my own, because I'm nowhere near good enough. I'm grateful that Jesus died on the cross and died for my sins, paid my way, paid my ticket. I get a free pass, and I'm so thankful, so blessed. And if this is the smallest, little bit of something that I can do to show my gratitude to my Lord, by doing what he wants me to do, then, I'm going to do it. I'm just hoping that it gets a little more comfortable for me. I'm a person who doesn't even want to hear my voice on an answering machine, so this is hard. So I'm going to end this because my kids' school is calling, and God bless, and we'll hopefully talk to you guys soon.